Still 111. I thank you that I know who I am, what I want, where I'm going, and how to get there. I thank you for blessing me with a soul family that sees me, knows me, loves me, guides me, corrects me, and protects me along this journey. I thank you for everything inside of me and everything that surrounds me. I thank you for everything I've been, everything I am, everything I will be. I thank you for everything I've gone through, everything I'm going through, and everything I will get through. I thank you, thank you, thank you. And in your powerful, wonderful, amazing, and precious name I pray. Amen. Hi, everyone. We are back with another week. A brand new week, a brand new moon on today, Sunday the 8th. It's a beautiful, beautiful day outside. I hope it is the same for you. How was your week? How was your week? Mine was a whirlwind. How's that? Let's see. We had, sorry y'all, I just took it out of the ponytail, so she's, yeah, she cute, but just not yet. Just ignore, okay? Enjoy the view of my forehead. How's that? So mine was a whirlwind. My little sister had her send-off party yesterday, last night. It was beautiful. Keys, you're back. How are you? It was absolutely beautiful. I got to make some stuff for the party. And I brought my little fans over so you guys can see. This one's pretty. Okay, so this is my gorgeous sister, absolutely stunning. And then, so we came up with this little phrase as her tagline for the party, miss you already. Her name is Amaya, and her nickname is My. So if you can tell, there's like 2 M's and 2 Y's. So you can see the little My thing on there. Oh, yay! Well, I'm glad you get to catch a little bit of a break, and welcome back. We missed you over here. And then each of the fans has like a different saying on the back. Little thingies, little designs that were done by yours truly. I'm really proud of these. I'm really happy with them. And I'm really proud and happy with my little sister. So, yeah, that's what's been going on over here. Working on that all week, doing overnights at work all week. So, hi, cousin. Hi, Coco. How are you? So, haven't really gotten any sleep. I had a doctor's appointment. They told me I have high blood pressure, which, you know, I'm gonna attribute to the lack of sleep, and also my returning to the standard American diet for the past couple of months. And yeah, so as of today, like we said, new moon, fresh new start, new week, all that fun stuff. I have to get my together and go back to eating the way that I was eating. I can't get my sleep schedule back just yet because of work, but I will definitely take better care of myself when I do get the chance to sleep. I will sleep, right? So that's what's happening over here. And yeah, how's everybody's week been? Keith, you said you've been busy. Are you stressed? Or are you saying I'm stressed? I don't feel stressed. I know I have a lot going on, but I don't feel stress, or what I recognize as stress. So I'm not gonna claim it, but I definitely know what you're saying. Pre-hypertension, but it's always because of stress. My sleep is all over the place. I hear you. Yeah, man, comes out of nowhere. I don't know, but they didn't call me back. They did blood work and everything. They haven't called me to say that, you know, anything is wrong or anything stuck. So I'm just assuming it was the day. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's fair. Recognize or not, your body reacts. Coco's getting ready for work. Love it, love it. Make that money, boo. Don't let the money make you. Okay? Players Club. Always and forever. But yeah. So, I'm trying to recall what I had to talk about this week. Oh, new moon once again. My girl Ashley in her Work Your Light group is doing a new moon ceremony tonight, doing rituals and everything for the new moon. So if you wanted to participate and join in on that, that's happening, like I said, over in her Work Your Light Facebook group at 6 Central. I don't know what that means for Eastern, because time zones are confusing. I want to say 7 or 8. Is that right? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I am not even going to try and guess because I'll be wrong. So yeah, that's happening. I definitely need to clean for this new moon, get the energy right up in here. And yeah. I've been posting my birthday wish list. Like I said, I was gonna kind of celebrate myself more than I have in the past. And so I've been posting my birthday wish list this week, although I missed a few days. Again, it's been a whirlwind, a lot happening. And so I'm going to continue doing that this coming week. My plan is to do it all the way through my birthday, maybe through the whole month of August, since my birthday is like 2 days till the end. So I am thinking that this week is more so about support. This past week I was trying to put out there, as far as my wishes, the things that I want this world to be, what I want it to look like, and that includes like letting the people you love know that you love them, talking to your spending time with your friends and family, paying attention to the weirdos like myself, just letting us know that we are loved as well, or appreciated, or seen, or something. Not everybody feels seen all the time, so it's nice to, if you do see them, to acknowledge that. Just little things. My wish for yesterday, which I wasn't well, actually, I'm going to change it. Since I didn't post it, it doesn't matter. You guys don't know. But what I'm going to put for my wish for yesterday is that everybody gets a chance to spend time with their family. And I have a great appreciation for my family, all of the bits and pieces of family that I have collected over the years. And I also recognize that not everybody has that relationship with their family, their blood family. So even if you don't, whoever you consider family and whoever you can get together with safely, of course, I encourage that we do that sometime this month. All of this is meant to be sometime this month, right? Spend time with your family, really appreciate and bask in the glow of family, and that it's a different kind of love. It's a different kind of love that you feel when family gets together. At least I do. I really wish I understood other family dynamics, just because, well, let me not say that, because I'm not trying to get no drama in my life. Don't need no hateration, okay? Yeah, let me let y'all have that. Let me see. Oops, missed a bit. If I feel all of this, I've been trying to do that more lately. Yeah. You didn't miss anything. I was just talking about my wish list, my birthday wish list, that I've been posting. But yeah, I think just showing appreciation, showing love, and all that stuff is more of the world that I want to see and experience and be a part of. So I'm trying to put that energy out there so that, people, we can all get together and all that and just be one big happy family. So it's funny, I broke my collarbone 3 weeks ago today, but that ain't everybody's business. That plus hustle led me to being gone, and I ain't tell anybody about it because time stops for no one. My family tried their best to hold me down, but I did my best to never need the help. Aww. I got a drink for you. Oh, well, thank you. Appreciate you. But you broke your collarbone and are refusing help? My friend. I feel like, okay, so that makes me think sometimes we get so set in our own ways of doing things, and then we're forced to do things differently, right? So we can choose it, or it can happen to us, and then we're forced to do things differently. And some people, even through the forcing, what I call a tower moment, right? When life happens, or what the tarot community calls a tower moment, right? Life happens and makes you have to change directions. Some people choose to continue to go in the direction that they know, right? They'll like, oh, you have to take this detour. And they're like, yeah, no, I don't. So I'm going to go around the cones and keep going in this direction and kind of essentially make it harder on yourself. And so what I'm seeing, I don't know, I'm not projecting or, you know, assuming, but just sounds like, even though life said, hey, slow your roll, ask for help, accept help, you were like, yeah, nah, I'm going to keep going in the direction that I know of. And I mean, more power to you that you're able to do it, get life done, keep it moving with the broken collarbone. That sounds terrible, and I'm so sorry that happened to you. I hope that you are on the mend. Yeah, accept that help, especially from family. It's all love. They're not gonna, or at least I assume they're not gonna ask for anything in return. They just want to be there for you. Okay, that's fair. Like I said, I don't know everybody's family dynamic. I'm not about to, you know, everybody got a different set of situations, things they working on, all that fun stuff. So you got it. And yes, I will, hi mommy, I will, DM you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put, let's see, can I do this now? Yeah. What is it? That's me. So anybody who wants to, you know, bless your girl, you're welcome to. Cash App in the comments. So I will say that I had a friend who recently had an injury, and it forced him. He's somebody who like works all the time, right? Always on the go. If he's not working, he's networking. If he's not networking, he's partying, like always on the go. And had an injury, so now he's on his ass. And it is throwing him for a loop, right? And that's kind of, I guess, why I was in that headspace when you said what you said, Keith, that, you know, we gotta, sometimes life happens and it makes you change directions. I think we all have to remember that it's for our benefit. Even if, you know, that direction isn't, we are meant to turn around at some point and keep going back the way that we were going. There are sights to be seen on that leg of the trip, right? There's things that we're supposed to learn and see and experience in going in that direction. I'm getting into like some kind of, hey, thank you. I got my little notification that just came up. Appreciate you. I'm going into this car metaphor. Thank you. I'm going into this car metaphor, but y'all know mine is about wilderness and being out in the thickets, in the thick of it. Into the thick of it. Sorry. So, going out into the woods and all that stuff, that's my metaphor, my analogy. And you usually don't have GPS out there, but, you know, whatever. Well, it is what it is. It's just an imaginary world, so it doesn't matter. I am playing with my serpentine, how do you say it? Serpentine crystal right now, because that's what came out before I did my meditation. So if anybody needs to be working with serpentine, this is a message for you, or this is a reminder for you, I guess, not a message. I don't have anything to say other than that. I did have some things to say in my upcoming tarot video that will be uploaded tonight to my YouTube, which I guess I need to put the link out there for you. I guess once I upload it, I will share that on my Facebook. It'll probably be in the midst of the night so that not a lot of people see it, because I'm still, you know, working through my wanting to share that. But yeah, so in that video, I'm actually really happy with it, and I hope that it's a message for a lot of people. But basically, we're talking about new beginnings, right? It was a reading for this coming week over the collective energy, We're talking about new beginnings. It being a new moon, we know that there's parallels in that. And not just a new beginning, but a leveling up, right? So if you've been feeling in any kind of way that things are happening in the same way but a different version, I think this might be for you. If it feels like, you know, you're being faced with the same obstacles over and over, I think this might be for you, in that you are different, right? The obstacles might be the same, but you are a different version of you facing it. So the situation itself is changed, right? And you're meant to bring this new mindset or this new perspective, thinking about it in that way, to the situation. And it sounds weird, but you might have to make the same choices simply because you know who you are. And because you know who you are and what you bring to a situation, and you know that you are different because you've learned new things, you've learned from your past experiences, you have a different perspective because of your past experiences, that you're going to make the same choices while facing what looks like the same obstacle, and the outcome will be different. And for a lot of people, collective energy was saying that it is going to be it's going to be prosperous. It's going to be beautiful. Dreams are going to come true, or wishes will be fulfilled. You are setting foundations for your legacy, for your family, for things to come. Like, this is a part of your like main life story, life journey, this next phase. I read for the week, but I haven't been able to post each week. It's been every other week, just because, you know, things have been happening, and I think that's for a reason. But this particular reading feels like it's for a season of life, and the season that we're all entering into, moving forward. So just like, yay to anybody who that is for. I think it's a blessing for sure. And you are being blessed to be a blessing. Part of it was saying that, how can you help? Right? How can you help the other people around you? Lissy, you're here. Hi, honey. How was your week? You know, gotta share. You are meant to help the other people around you too. Like, you have answers that other people need. You have experiences that other people need, and you're here to share those as well. And asking. Hi, Sean. And asking what other people need. Asking your guides, your God, your soul family. Asking within yourself, higher power, right? Collective energy. Asking how you can be of help as well to anyone who's attached to you. Yeah. I think that was it. I think that's all I got. But if you need more, you know, the video will be up. Like I said, tonight I will share it, and you guys can, you know, if you feel called, if you feel drawn, because it ain't for everybody, but for the people that are attached to me, I believe that that is a message for you. So, yay us. We're doing great. We're doing awesome. We're doing the work, and it's looking good. It's happening. It's happening, guys. It's happening. Yeah. I'm trying to recall. So I feel like I get downloads all week, right? That I'm supposed to share on here, and or on any of the platforms, in any of the ways that I have decided are my outlets, right? But when I go to sit down to do it, please tell me if this happens to you. When I go to sit down to do it, either I have already went through my whole spiel in my head, so by the time I sit down and I'm like, ooh, that's good, I need to make sure I turn that into a video or something, or I speak about that on Clarity. when I sit down to do it, it's like, oh, I can't think of the version that I thought of before. This is like a watered down version of the actual download that I got, or the conversation that I had in my head, or the spiel that I had in my head, or whatever. This is not the same. It doesn't have that same oomph, right? Or I feel like now it's irrelevant, right? I've moved beyond that lesson, or I haven't, I don't think anybody else will get it. I think it might just be for me, and it's not something that I'm supposed to share. Or it's confusing and I'm like, I don't know how to put this into actual words to share with other people, that will make sense to other people. So I end up just doing nothing. I end up not making the video, not writing anything down, not even recording, which is the easiest way for me. And I tend to do a lot of that in the car, just voice recordings. Dang, what is happening on this side of my head? I guess it's just the length that they're at. Sorry, guys. I'm going to stop touching my hair. And so, yeah, I end up feeling like I'm losing out on opportunities, I guess, because I'm not moving with certain information, whether it's these downloads, whether it's ideas that I come up with for like making things, whatever the case. Like, I feel like I'm not taking full advantage of all that is coming into me. On one hand, right, in the duality of life, we have the capacity to be everything that we believe we are, as well as the opposite and everything in between, right? So I feel like I'm missing these opportunities, but on the other hand, I feel like it's possible that these were not, that it's happening exactly the way it's supposed to, right? I believe that fully and wholeheartedly. So I know that that is true. But that doesn't mean that I don't feel like I'm not moving exactly how I'm meant to move. In some ways, like I feel like I could do more. Does that make sense? I feel like I can do more. I just haven't been able to yet. I'm doing everything that I can, right? So anytime I do feel the urge or the ability to do a tarot reading, I'm going to record it and post it. Anytime I do feel like I can come on this camera and do this clarity, I'm going to do it and post it. I'm doing everything that I feel like I can do when I feel like I can, right? But there's also times where I feel like I can do more. And so I'm trying to work through that and waking up the parts of me that are like, we'll figure it out as we go, or not even that, because I'm doing that, but like that feels more confident about however it comes out, if that makes sense. And confidence is absolutely something that I'm working on. I think we talked about that, was it last week or the week before? Just being, understanding what that looks like for me. So again, we're talking about duality. I've lived in the land of insecure for a long time, and I'm walking towards confidence so that I can experience everything that is along that path, everything that is in that journey. And last week, I want to say it was last week, we talked about defining that confidence and understanding what that means to me. But we also mentioned that being in limbo space. And so I feel very strongly that I'm in that limbo space. And I guess it's because I have yet to define fully what confidence means to me, or what it looks like on me. And so it's difficult to navigate, right? Maybe this space is, I'm seeing new things. I'm seeing new parts of myself. There's a new light. Maybe the color of the light is different or something. Like it looks different. Everything looks different here in this space, but also somehow familiar because I'm in the gray area, right? If we have black and white over here, this is the gray area. So there are parts that are still black, right? There are parts that are still dark. There are parts that are still familiar, things that I've seen as I've made my journey from fully and deeply and wholly insecure into this limbo space on my way to confidence. There are parts that are light that I'm like, oh, I recognize that as what I want, as what I've seen, as, you know, pieces of me that I didn't even realize were in there. I recognize that looks familiar. So it's all very confusing, to say the least. With that concept in mind, can you guys think of anything that any paths that you're walking where you feel like maybe you're in the gray area of? So one of the things that I've worked on has been laziness to productiveness, and still very much in the gray area, but I feel like these days I'm walking more so on the more clearly productive side, just because I'm actually getting shit done. I'm actually making shit happen. So there's that. But for a long time, I was definitely in that gray area of back and forth. And like I said, seeing things that feel familiar because I've experienced them, and seeing things that feel familiar because it's part of the vision. You're not what? Okay, let's see. I see you posting. Let me see. We just got back from Georgia. We went to a family reunion and made some art this past week. Oh, yay. We love it when we're making art. Get creative, girl. Family reunion. Love it, love it, love it. You said it happens to you, the confusion part. Love it. Well, don't love it, but, you know, glad I'm not alone. How's that? Maybe it's yourself just preventing yourself from getting overwhelmed too fast. Yeah, that could definitely be a part of it. And like I said, everything happens the way it's supposed to, right? So just trying not to take on more or move too quickly and move beyond where I'm supposed to be at the time that I'm supposed to be at. You're not feeling like it despite doing so. Oh, feeling more productive. Yeah. Sorry. I think there are definitely times where we're doing stuff to keep busy versus doing stuff to, or at least for me, I know that I do. There are lots of times where I do stuff to keep busy versus doing what it is I actually feel like will help me progress or help me move forward, because it's a distraction. It feeds this like societally designed standard where society says you have to be going, you have to go, you have to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning, work out, do yoga, meditate, shower, clean the house, make sure the dishes are washed, get to work, do everything there, make sure you're vying for promotion and talking to your friends and spending time with family and doing all the things, like do everything, and then get home and do stuff for your business, and then do your bedtime routine, get your 8 hours, and wake up and do it all again. Like there's a go that society wants us to do, and not all of those things are conducive to the life that we actually want to live, right? Definitely some things, some nuggets in there that that we all need to take advantage of. But I was literally thinking about this earlier today. My personal sleep time has my circadian rhythms, is that what it's called? How my body likes to sleep ain't got nothing to do with 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm not waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning. 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever the more productive people of the world say that you're supposed to wake up at, while you're sleeping, everyone else is making money or something like that. Okay, great. That's great for y'all. That money is still in circulation when I wake up at 8 o'clock, okay? I'm not waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning. That's not happening. I'm useless any earlier than 8 o'clock, 7:30 or 7, I guess, would be the earliest. But nah, that's not for me. So if my morning routine includes yoga and meditation, whatever, then great. It's not going to include cleaning the kitchen before I go to work. That's not going to happen. So we make sure the dishes are done the night before. Mommy taught me that. So, and if it doesn't, that don't happen either. Like, I think being able to define for yourself is incredibly important. Like, you have to design the life that you want, and then make it happen, and then focus on that, and then look to that, as opposed to whatever is being put on us, because then that traps you right into, like I said, maybe there are times where we're doing things that keeps us busy, so that we feel like, okay, I'm doing what society has said to do, or I'm getting shit done. I'm doing things because I'm supposed to be doing. But you're not building anything, because this has nothing to do with what you want. So no, you don't feel internally the progress. You don't feel fulfillment internally, because you know that you're not actually working on anything. On the other hand, there's also times where you're like, I know what I want. I know what I want to do, but I don't want to mess it up. So let me go ahead and do this over here, since that's important right now too. So yeah, you still don't feel progress in the things that you want, because you're not actually touching them. But you are busy, so you feel like, okay, I'm good. I'm doing stuff. Stuff is happening, so it's fine. But you know. That was another thing. This coming week, we're not allowed to say, I don't know. We're not allowed to say, I don't know. We have to say things like, I'm figuring it out, I'm working on it, or I'm not sure right now, but I'll look into it. Like, I don't know, because you do know. And anytime you find yourself saying, I don't know, remind yourself that you do know. It is in you. It is there. That information is inside of you. You do know. You do know. You do know. Okay. Sorry. The people are saying I've had art ready for a year to drop. It ain't happening no time soon, though. Hey, that's fair. That's fair. I have on my wall, I like beautiful minded my outline for my program. And she is up on the wall. There's still some empty spaces, but I think those will get filled as I actually move forward with it. But yeah, I get it. Having things ready and not pressing forward. But that goes back to, you know, everything happens the way it's supposed to. There are times when we aren't supposed to release it yet. You have it and you're supposed to hold on to it. You're supposed to, you know, nurture it, baby it. Even if you don't even look at it and touch it again and refine it or whatever it is, it's probably ready exactly the way that it's supposed to be, exactly the way that it is right now, but the world isn't ready for it yet, right? The people that it's meant for aren't ready for it yet. They haven't done what they need to do to be able to see it and recognize it as being attached to them, and recognize it as being theirs. Especially when it comes to art. Art is very much like personal. So yeah, don't worry about it. When it's supposed to, when it's ready and the people it's for are ready, get it on and popping. Let's see. Go society is difficult to keep up with. Yeah, because it's like somebody else's standard that was good for them that has been placed on the rest of us as like a measure of our productivity or our worth. A lot of us have attached our worth to what it is that we create and build. And that has been detrimental to all of us, I think. Excuse me. Because we're just doing ourselves a disservice by not creating creating from what's inside of us. Like, if we're doing everything based on what surrounds us, what's outside of us, setting our standards based on what other people have said is the standard, what not just one other person, but collectively as a society people have agreed upon is the standard, it's not good for any of us. One of the things I know is that we're all here for a reason, right? So we have our initial reason to like express love and all that stuff, to be loved, love and be loved. Love is a core reason as to why we're here. But I think each of us has an individual reason made up or created by all of our, like, there's a bucket of characteristics, right? A bucket of characteristics and traits. And then you get sprinkled with a few. And because of that combination of traits and characteristics, skills and abilities, talents, all that fun stuff, history, upbringing, everything, every part of your story that has shaped who you are, becomes the guideline, the standard, the framework for what it is that you're supposed to bring into the world. So because of how you were brought up, in addition to your creativity and your the sound of your voice and, you know, whatever else, or your ability to sing, you are going to be a singer. You're meant to use your voice to heal the wounds of people who grew up the same way that you grew up. So like there are overlaps, right? There are things that we all have. There are lots of creative people in the world. There are lots of people with beautiful voices in the world. There are lots of people with certain upbringings, difficult upbringings, right? But there's only one person that has the combination of all of those different groups. Does that make sense? Am I explaining that right? I don't know if I am. Like, you can group people together by individual characteristics, but then there's one person in the middle of all of those groups that could say, I can be a part of each of these groups. And because I can be a part of each of these groups, I am an individual. And because I'm an individual and unique in that way, I am meant to speak to the people that belong to each of these groups in the way that only I can. So if everybody does what is on their heart to do, based on their experiences and the things that they see and recognize, that we need help and wholeness in, healing in, then everyone will in turn get their wholeness, their healing, their whatever it is that they need, right? Because we're all already here to do it. So it will get done if we do it. But if everybody's worried about being like, about society saying like, okay, this is who you are, this is what you're supposed to do, and this is, you know, how you do it, then they're not doing what they were assigned to do. They're not doing what they were supposed to do, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Whatever. I tried. But I will keep working on it, because I'm not supposed to say I don't know, right? I'm not sure if I'm saying it right, but I will keep working on it. Maybe that'll be a video. We'll try it out for size. There was something I was thinking about as I was talking, but now it's gone. So let's see what the people are saying. I don't do nothing but watch YouTube 4 a.m. to 9:30, okay? YouTube is a dangerous beast, going down them rabbit holes. But yeah, for me, it's absolutely useless to wake up anytime before 7 unless I have something to do specifically and I'm going straight to that. I'm not doing any work. That's not happening anytime before 7. Like, work for myself. That's not happening. I've learned as of late that I am definitely more productive at night when the sun goes down. But when the sun is up, I just want to chill. So that's part of my rhythm. We'll see how that pans out when I get a little bit more freedom. Is that the word I want? I guess so. We'll go with it. When I get a little bit more freedom, I guess when I get a little bit more, when I step further into the vision, we'll see if that changes or, you know, stays the same. But as of right now, I like to chill in the daytime and then I get a little bit more productive at night. But I have kind of locked in my 7 to 11, like, this is when I'm awake. And outside of that, it's sleepy time. I like my sleep. Instead of working towards our purpose, we tend to work on the purpose society says we should focus on. Yeah, for sure. Like, okay, so that makes me think about money. There are a lot of people who are like, I want to be a billionaire. I want to be a millionaire. And I believe fully, wholeheartedly, that most of those people don't care about the money at all. They don't care about the money at all. Keith, I saw you post something about this, that it's about the freedom, right, that money affords you, that you are able to do certain things, have certain experiences that can only happen in this society with money. So I'm not denying that there are rules that of engagement with the society, right? There are things that we have to, some of those standards and whatever that we do have to participate in order to be, in order to help each other or be a part of the society and contribute to it. There are things that we do have to pay attention to and accept, right? Certain rules. But when it comes to using those rules to create the life that you really want, I think some people miss the point that they don't really care about the money, nor do they want to do the work it takes to become a millionaire, billionaire in this world, in this society that we live in, right? Make the sacrifices that would require, or be the kind of person that requires, like, to become a billionaire in this society. I believe you have to step on a lot of necks. You gotta, there's a lot of people that are suffering in your quest to hoard that amount of money. So there are a lot of people who don't want to do that, who don't want to be that person, but they say they want to be a billionaire because they know that becoming a billionaire affords you a lot of opportunities and experiences and accolades. Like, maybe you just want attention. Maybe you just want to be known. You want your name to be known. That's different from being a billionaire. Maybe you just want to be able to go on vacation whenever you feel like it. That's different from being a billionaire. You can, if you were to separate the experiences and the feelings that all of this money can get you from the money itself, I think lots of people would be like, okay, I don't actually care about money or even stuff, or, you know, I don't care about a lot of the things that are attached to that. It's just that I thought that I could, I thought that's what I wanted because, you know, that's what society says that we should be doing. We need to be the youngest to do it. We need to be the first to do it. We need to be the richest. We need to be, you know, all these things that, like, at the end of the day, most of us really don't care about. We really don't care. I think a lot of us at our core want certain experiences, would love to leave a legacy, and therefore have our names be known or remembered. But it doesn't have to be for money. Because, I mean, really, what is money? It's, at this point, pieces of paper that we have agreed on the value of. It's not backed by gold anymore, I don't think. And we're moving into this digital money, which, girl, I'm about to be a pauper because I don't understand crypto at all. I keep listening on these Clubhouse rooms to try to see what it is they talk about. If anybody understands it fully, if you could explain it to me. I still don't trust it, but if you get it, please share. But yeah, I don't, we'll see. I think we should all look inside first, see how we can make what we want fit into into the framework that society has. And anywhere where it doesn't fit in, feel free to bust that part of the framework, because that's somebody's work as well, to be like, to shake it up. I knew you would. I know y'all little techie fools over there. Listen, I'm calling so we can start a crypto course, and you can teach me what is going on and explain to me how is it that if everything is on the internet, if the government decides they want to throw a temper tantrum and turn off the internet, then all of your money is gone and lost and you have nothing now. Like, they can be like, we're shutting down all the systems, all the satellites, signals, we're shutting everything down because you guys aren't listening to us. Or how can the government decide, okay, we're not going to create a government coin and everybody has to use that, as opposed to, like, I understand that once all the companies and stuff are like, oh yeah, like if Nike's like, oh, we accept Nike coin now, we have Nike coin, and when you want to get these latest and greatest shoes, use Nike coin, and you can buy, you know, this limited edition shoe. And then the government is like, oh well, we don't like Nike coin. We think we don't want Nike to get too big or something like that, so we're making, I don't know, I'm losing my analogy, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. The government can have too much of a hand, not that they don't already, but at least the money is in my pocket, so if they shut shit down, I can still say, hey, this may not be worth 20 pieces of gold. I don't even know how money works now, but I was born into it. This one's changing before my eyes. I don't know how it works, okay? So you have to explain it to me. I don't know, but I'm willing to learn, okay? So, yeah. Sorry, y'all. I think I'm getting a little loopy now, so it's probably time to go. This week, I said my birthday wish list will be about support, so look out for that. Like I said, I'm going to post my YouTube video, my tarot video, so you guys know some things that you can work on for this week or what's coming into you this week if you are connected to me. Please, please, please look inside of yourself and figure out what exactly it is that you want out of this world, who you are in this world. Feel free to ask the question of why. It is a full question, and it will help to guide you moving forward. Alyssa says, then we'll be heading towards a communist country, but you have digital wallets off the internet. Okay, we're going to have to talk, because how is a digital wallet off the internet? I guess I don't know how the internet works either. That would help, right? And so, yeah, why is a full question. Feel free to ask yourself why. Why do I want this? Why am I acting this way? Why am I reacting this way? Why am I doing what it is that I'm doing? Why am I saying the words that I'm saying? Why is a full question. Use it to your advantage. You are to be blessed. Please, please, please check out the Work Your Light Facebook group by Ashley Charmaine. I will post that once I edit all the stuff in here. Yes, you'll have to explain later. Once I edit all the caption and everything, I will post the Work Your Light Facebook group, so that if you wanted to be a part of the new moon ritual tonight that Ashley is hosting, you are welcome to do that. That will be at 6 p.m. Central Time. I said, I don't know what that is Eastern. You're going to have to Google it. And yeah, I think we're making moon water, setting our intentions for this month, all the things. So many things are happening. It's a pretty big, it's Lionsgate portal is opening, so it's like new beginnings for people, completely like leveling up is what I'm getting. Excuse me. Everybody's leveling up. Doors are opening. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great month coming ahead, so I'm excited for everyone. Yeah, stay blessed. Don't say I don't know, because you do know. It's within you. You're awesome and amazing. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. Love you. Bye.